чики-брики и в дамке. Пожрать бы, конечно, не помешало.
Тупануло меня!
Нормально, нормально, живем, пацаны. Ну чё, неплохой день, господа. А вот тут, друган мой, бывал точно. Сдохни, тварь!
Good morning. Today I wanted to make a video on something that is pretty controversial with a lot of people playing Tarkov, and that's player scavs. A lot of people don't care about scav karma, and a lot of people do, and it's basically this whole tug of war on people who are really willing to help other player scavs out and team up with other PMCs, and then there's the other side of people who just don't give a fuck and they're shooting any player scavs that they can for loot, and they don't care about the karma system. Now obviously the karma system is still being work in progress, it's still being implemented, it's not done, but basically if you extract, if you kill PMCs, and if you kill bad player scavs or take car extracts as a PMC, you will get scav karma. And there's a lot of people who just don't give a shit about this. They just care about the loot, they just care about the money, which is fair. Now the one thing that I kept seeing and that I wanted to talk about is the fact that a lot of new players are joining the game and have no idea how scav karma works, because if you get higher scav karma, you do have a higher chance of spawning with things like lab cards and sometimes better kits, whereas if you have lower karma, your scav timer actually is on a longer cooldown, it takes longer to scav in, and generally you spawn with a shittier kit. That's not always true though. Sometimes you'd have the chance of spawning with something good. Most of the time you will be spawning with a shittier kit or shittier items in your inventory. Now a lot of new players join the game and they have no idea how the scav system works. They just click scav because they don't lose gear, and they'll shoot people, and there's nothing that tells you that there's a repercussion unless you're looking at the end game stat system that tells you lost karma. So someone new is obviously going to see moving players, not know that they're scavs, not know how to tell the difference, and shoot them and wonder why all the other AI is shooting back at them and just be very confused. So the one thing that I wanted to talk about is why I want an implemented screen, at least in the beginning of the game, for someone who's never played the game, to explain the scav system and the scav karma system, because so many people have no idea what the fuck is going on and they're just shooting things. My tweet that I recently did had so many comments of people just saying, sorry, I'm new, sorry, I have no idea how to tell the difference, da da da. So something like that to be implemented in the game would help tremendously, especially for other players who are scavving and just trying to work with other people and have no idea why they're getting shot in the head. Now obviously it's always a risk. Playing as a scav, you have no risk for your money, no risk for your loot, no risk for any of that. So the one thing that you are risking is getting killed by other players. Those other players are also player scavs. If they want to shoot you and they see you with something, maybe a gun or armor that they want for a quest, they have full right to shoot you. The only thing that I'm saying is that there should be a thing to show players what the consequences are. Now, if they don't give a shit about the consequences, fuck it, shoot the guy in the head. But like, at least have something so that people can decide, instead of shooting people and not knowing what the hell is going on. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about, and it looked like it was happening mainly in the EU region, but a lot of people were talking about the fact that when they got shot as a player scav, they had a labs keycard on them, and a lot of people spawn in and just drop their keycard right away so they don't get killed. A lot of people were talking about the fact that there's a lot of cheaters with ESPs, etc. I don't know what the rate for this is or how often people run into it, but it seemed like a lot of people who have labs keycards have run into it often enough that if they spawn with them, they will immediately just DC or immediately just throw the card away so that they don't get killed. It seems like a lot of cheaters are going for scavs with labs keycards and stuff like that, so that they can obviously go to labs or RMT the keycards, whatever the case may be. I don't really look into cheating on how much it works. I just hate cheaters. I think it's stupid to cheat in a game and it ruins the whole experience. But every game has cheating. This is not the only game that has a cheating problem, but that's something that I observed while looking at the comments and what a lot of people were saying and complaining about. I think it would be nice if Nikita implemented something to explain the player scav karma system, so people can join the game and not be completely confused, because this game is very confusing. I appreciate you watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I have my Discord link below. Make sure to join if you're looking for some people to play with and learn Tarkov with.
I think that might
Yeah,
just
but-
be you.
What?
Is there anybody just call or see?
Everybody ADS right now at the same time. 3, 2, 1, ADS. Just keep tapping it. What the fuck is this game, man?
That looks so
Wait,
dumb.
can everybody alt W? Let me get the screenshot. Why are you? Why?
Diddly swing! Diddly swing! Diddly